What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, here on Industry Talk, and welcome to Primetime Pod, the hottest information resource outlet for all things entertainment, breaking news, celebrity interviews, and the hot topics of the day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms, our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. Just Google us. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.
Don't want to do shit. Prime time vibe. Make sure you check it
How? Why the fuck you think he missing? He's like,
And Centerville, a whole lot.
now I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
out. Time is money.
They go trap.
What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, coming at you all the way live. And before we get started, we're gonna go through these system checks. I just need to say hello. For some odd reason, we got an echo. Is that echo on my end or echo on your end, D?
I don't know. It don't sound echo over here to me.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Give me just 1 second because I have to adjust something. Um, and tie this link in. Once I tie this link in, we'll be good to go. Some odd reason. Oh, there it is. No. How's your day going, D?
It's been going good. It's been going good. To be honest, I'm still here. It's another day, so
Okay, okay. The reason why I'm talking to you is because we are live, you know. But I just want to make sure that this this system has everything in check
Okay.
so that we can present this cast how we need to present this cast across all platforms. And sometimes, because I don't normally go live until 4:30, so
Mhm.
I go live early so that I can make sure that my system is good to go.
Okay.
Um, and everything is in check. Just like we jumped on just a little bit ago, just to
Uh-huh.
make sure everything was good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do the same thing with this other system. Make sure I can hear everything. Okay, so the volume's good on Instagram, and it should be good over here on Facebook and YouTube. All right, let me see. And I also want to pull up my chat stream.
Okay.
Give me a second so I can pull up this chat stream. So if anybody jumps on with us, I can respond. I can communicate with them. I can talk to them if they have any questions for you.
Okay.
Um, they're more than happy to talk with me. Well, actually, to talk with both of us.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. And I gotta give a big shout out to my brother Terry Allred
Yes.
for for connecting us.
Definitely.
Um, he hit me up and he was like, "Man, you gotta hear this young lady's story, man."
Mhm.
Um, and Terry always brings great people to me, to sit down and
Mhm.
talk with about the history, about their life, about what they got going on.
Yeah.
Um, Terry don't miss when it comes to folks that have real intimate and deep stories, things that they've gone through, have their own testimony that they want to present to the world. And it was no different when I sat down and talked with you about who you are and what you have going on and what you're trying to get accomplished. So to bring you to the platform and for us to be able to have this conversation is number one a blessing. It's a
Mhm.
blessing, and two, I've got to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule for coming on in and joining with me.
Mhm.
You all
Yes,
right?
sir.
You all right? You all right?
Mhm. Yeah.
All right. Tighten up. Tighten up. I mean, I understand. You want to make sure that you had your cup and your drink and everything before we get started. So I'll make sure you good. Yeah, get it all out. Get it all out.
You know.
Oh man. Let me make sure this thing is good. I think we're good to go. That's a whole different thing. Okay, so um, Deamor,
Mhm.
talk to me, sister. Talk to me. Let the people know where you're from, who you are, and what you're about. Give me a little background about Deamor.
Okay. Well, I go by Deamor, Carolina, but my real name is Desiree Brown. I'm from Broward County, Florida, which is Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I sing, I do music, I dance, I model, I promote. I'm just a young, wise lady, just following my dreams and having faith and just believing, whatever I picture in life and vision. So I'm just still more. I'm just an outgoing, loving person. I just choose to be me no matter what. So that's more of me. I'm a country girl, but
Okay. Um, Let me get you to move closer to that camera. For some
Okay,
odd reason, is blurry now. I mean, just a minute ago, everything was good.
we good now?
Yeah, we good. We all right. Yeah,
I guess we're a little okay, right?
yeah, we good to go. We good to go. All right. Yeah. So so where you from? Out of North Carolina. Where you from?
I'm from Florida.
You from Florida
Broward.
originally?
Yes,
Say that
sir.
again.
I'm from Florida,
Which part of
Broward County.
Broward County, Florida?
Fort
So
Lauderdale, yes.
how'd you end up in North Carolina?
Whew, my grandmother, she owned
Oh,
some
it's one of
land.
them, huh? It's one of them.
Yes, because everybody asks like, how you get from Florida to Greenville, North Carolina? We was back and forth, during the summer from Florida to a place called Aden, North Carolina, whatever, whatnot. My grandmother was a preacher, and my grandfather was a preacher, so they were steady back and forth, doing family friends days, preaching at other churches and stuff like that. So finally, they brought her home down here. They invested inside a church, inside a restaurant. So it was way cheaper down here than what it was in Florida. So we moved down here to Greenville with Ada, North Carolina. So that's how I got down here. Yep.
Okay. Well, actually, it's up here because Florida is down. I mean,
Yeah.
where
So we
you
up.
are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah. So, okay. Just making sure, you know what I'm saying? Because you had me upside down for a second. I was like, wait a minute. So, so you moved with your family. You relocated with your family. Now, how old were you when you guys moved from um, Fort Lauderdale or that around in that area up to the Carolinas?
And it had to been when I was probably about 11. 11.
11.
Yes, about
Okay.
11. Yes.
So you did spend some time in Florida.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Okay, so talk to me about that span of time right quick. Give me a little bit of background about you living in Florida from whenever you were born up to when you can remember some of the things that were taking place up to about 11 years old. And then
Oh,
after that 11-year-old mark, you guys leaving to go up to the Carolinas. Talk to me about
yeah. Well, one thing about Florida, I remember it's always hot and it's very pretty down there. There's a lot of things to do.
it.
I know I ate a bunch
But
of
you were a kid,
mangoes.
but you were a kid too, so you were a kid, you were a child, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I ate a bunch of mangoes. I know it was hot. We stayed in church. We stayed traveling. I just knew that our family stayed together. I can't remember much, but I do remember just we always being around our family. We always come together, eating, going to church, praying. It was more of just family, pray together, stay together. So that was like
Okay.
just mainly it. I just always just remember family and going to church and just that's just mainly it. Just I mean I had a good, life growing up, but it was just mainly just church and just family, just surviving. That was mainly it I remember. So as I got
Okay.
older, when I moved down here, that's when I kind of remember a lot of things because I was still kind of young. So a lot of things were
Right.
just different. Like I just said, it was hot. It was more things to do, and it was just more about family. So that's just mainly it right there.
Okay, so when you moved to the Carolinas, I mean, you didn't have a choice. You was moving around with family.
Yeah,
Obviously, there's a church structure
yeah.
that's already in place. So, I mean, you were living a disciplined lifestyle.
Mhm.
What
Yeah.
what began to change? And how did you make an adjustment moving from a warm climate, year round, pretty much hot year round, into the Carolinas where it you have seasonal weather?
Mm. Well, it took me a minute to get used to the weather.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
it definitely took me a minute to get used to that. It also took people a lot of time to get used to me talking. I talk very fast. A lot of times I say things, they be like, what you just say? So I had to get used to people talking, them understanding me, my
Yeah.
language, what I was saying. And a lot of
Hmm.
things that is done around down here, like I didn't like, I felt some type of way. Like everything was different. Like a lot of things that was respected down here, I didn't respect it. It was just different
Mm-hmm.
levels from down here to where I was from. So but the main thing that I have learned since I've been down here is just you gotta be you. You got to be you. You got to be honest and
Right.
stand on business. You know what I'm saying? Stand
Okay.
on
So
business.
so you said a lot of things that were taking place that that you didn't respect or didn't really have place with a whole comfort with in Carolina. Give me a little background on that. What do you mean by that?
Okay, so like for instance, school down here, school, just say dealing with females. I had to get used to females not liking you without even knowing you, or just disliking you
Hmm.
because the way you look or the way you talk, or because you the new girl. It was just I had to deal with that. I had to deal with the guys. I just had to deal with like the way I dress, the way I talk, how I see things. And a lot of things down here is like dealing with females and meeting people. I realized everybody was like fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm.
I'm new, you're talking to me, but as soon as you turn around, you're talking to me about your homegirl, y'all geeking and laughing, but I feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't like me because I wouldn't engage in that. Like, I'm my own person. I'm not about to sit around it. I'm not about to engage
Right.
in that. And even with the guys, all the other females was giving their goodies up. I wasn't going for that. I want to go to church. I want to go sing. So therefore,
Hmm.
I was this, I was that, because I didn't choose to do what everybody else was doing. So that taught me how to be myself, not fit in, and just stand up for yourself and just be you. So Carolina taught me a whole lot. It taught me like you can't trust everybody, can't believe everything you say. Just taught me like how to
Hmm.
protect yourself and protect, hold your guard down. So
Okay.
that's just the difference.
So where'd you go to high school in the Carolinas?
I went to South Central.
South
Yep, I went
Central.
to South Central and I
Um.
went to Aiden Griffin.
Mhm.
hmm
o- Okay. Now tell me the difference, because I don't know. I'm not from the area.
Um, South Central is just more of a mixture school or whatever, whatnot. And
Mm-hmm.
Aiden Griffin, it was just more of a, our culture, it was more of an old school, whatever. And South Central was a
Right.
new school. So South Central was kind of like more mainly everybody wanted to go there, and Aiden Griffin was like just a regular school that's been around for decades. So that's just the difference.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. So coming out of high school, I mean, you graduated from high school.
No, I did not.
Okay.
Nope.
When did you stop participating in the high school system?
11th grade. Yep. hmm
11th grade. So give me the story. I need the backstory. I can't just move on without knowing
Well,
what happened in
I
high
end up
school.
well, I know. I was in school, but I ended up getting pregnant,
Okay.
whatever, whatnot. And it came to a decision that, I had to step up to be a mother and a father. And
Mm-hmm.
I had to learn to grow up on my own, grow up kind of early and, take care of responsibilities. And I told myself, if I ever bring a child in this world, I'm going to do what I got to do. And I realized, I decided that it's not about you no more, Desiree. Yes, you need your high school diploma, but you have the child. So if you can't do it, just make sure
Okay.
this child do it. So, so that kind of the
Mhm.
child thing kind of like, it kind of, I'm not saying it's an excuse, but that was like the main reason why.
Okay. So that's your oldest son. He's 16 years old now,
Yes, sir. He's
or
16.
16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that was with your high school sweetheart.
Yes, his father was.
Yes, his father. He
Mm-hmm.
was your high school sweetheart at the time.
No, he wasn't my high
Um,
school sweetheart. We didn't go to school together, but he was my high school sweetheart. We were just in different schools. That's it.
okay, y'all were in different schools. Okay.
Yeah.
But y'all were in the same age frame.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you just made reference to, and I'm just basing it on what you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Doing, some of the girls out there doing what they were doing, but then you turned around and got pregnant at 17.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I did.
So talk to me, fill me in.
I was young. I was in love.
Mm-hmm.
I got sidetracked. I commit. I was young. I was in love, and I was still
Yeah.
learning. And sometimes that it gets you, and I commit to that. I was
Mm-hmm.
I was a fool for losing track, but I wasn't a fool for my child. But I knew better.
Yeah.
So yes, I knew better. I knew better. But
Yeah.
even though I had my child at 17, I still wasn't 11 and 12 and 13, 14, sneaking at my mama's house, giving her a hard time. You know what I'm saying? Having
Mm-hmm.
sex and none of
Mm-hmm.
that. I waited till I got
Right.
into my own place and pay my own bills, and that's how I do what I want to do. So.
Okay.
But,
So let's get into that part of it because
mhm.
um how'd your folks take knowing that you're 17, you're about to have a child? How did that family dynamic play out when it was revealed that you were about to have a child? And how did your mom or your parents find out that you were about to have a child?
Man, I'll never forget. I was constantly eating bologna, like cold bologna. Remind you, my mother's cooking 4-course meals. So she knew I was pregnant before I even knew I was pregnant. I was sleeping a whole lot. I was eating different
Mm.
things. I
She
was constantly
recognized
telling
all
her
the
about certain
signs.
things was
Okay.
bothering me, but she already knew it. I mean, she already knew it. But
Mm.
when she found out that, I was pregnant, she was very a little ill and disturbed, whatever, but she wasn't mad. She didn't make me feel no type of way. She just said she felt like that I just could have waited for that because I had so many potentials to
Yeah.
go far. And she was telling me, when you have kids, that's going to change everything. And it did change everything for me, you know what I'm saying? Because I was thinking about this fairy
Hmm.
tale world that didn't exist.
Hmm.
But my family wasn't mad. Nobody judged me. Nobody pointed fingers. Nobody did any of that. They was there for me. They supported me. And my mother told me, so she said, you lay down and held that child, you gonna take care of it.
Okay.
And guess what? She
So
made
that's
sure I did.
right. So in reference to that, what was the next move? Because now you have to take care of this child.
hmm The next move, I got my own place.
Hmm. Hmm.
I was working 2 jobs, and I was
Hmm.
still in school when I was pregnant.
Right.
I left
So
before
how
I
how
yes, I
did
left
that
before I had the baby. Hmm.
how did that experience mold you then?
It made me
Knowing what
well.
you were facing, knowing what you were facing. Hmm.
Yeah, it molded me. It molded me very well, to be honest. It molded me well.
Hmm.
It didn't really bother me. I was very determined. I knew. I said, if this ever happened, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure I do this. You know what I'm saying? So I was already determined to do it. Nothing really bothers me. Nothing really phases me. Like my struggle, that's what gives me like strength. I got to find a way to make this right. I got to find a way to pull through it. So I don't get discouraged. I might think a little, might ooh, whatever, and I get over it. So it didn't really bother me. It taught me how to be responsible and stuff like that, not depend on nobody. I get stuff done on your own, But that's mainly it.
Okay. And were you
Mhm.
were you on this journey alone? Were you I mean, I understand you might have your significant other that might come
Oh, you
through
want
since you got your own
it?
place now, but were you on your own? Did you have some parental support? Were your folks um um supporting you in any kind of way outside of just inspirational words? I mean, because it take money to raise a baby.
Yeah, but they was there to support me. Yes, when
Okay.
I really needed them. But anything small, no, I had to get it done. I knew not to call them
Okay.
unless I really needed something, but they was totally there for me. They was there.
Good stuff. And then I'm gonna fast track it a little bit because I also know that you have fraternal twins.
Yep. Hmm.
Okay, so let's talk about that. So you have a 16-year-old that you had at a very young age. At what age were you when you had your fraternal twins?
I was 24. Yeah, I was
24.
24.
Okay,
Yeah, 24, 25. Yeah. I'm like
okay.
24.
And then let's talk about that experience a little bit and having two wonderful blessings. I, and I'm saying that because I don't know the experience that a woman goes through to actually have a child. How did that feel to have two kids running around in you? I
Oh
mean, for
man.
real, like,
I mean, the most part it was a blessing, having the kids there because you get used to rubbing your belly and knowing that you have,
okay,
children that you're about to bring into this world. But it was
right.
it was very painful, not be able to sleep, not be able to eat. losing weight
Mm-hmm.
and not be able to have their father there with me in the home to comfort me, to pat on my back or just to keep me going. So, I went through that alone. I had my mother, but the most of this part I was doing this by myself, me and
Okay.
my
So
6-year-old. He was very smart at a young age. I had a mold. He was helping me. You hear
right,
me? Yeah.
right. So you I guess you kind of mentioned what I was going to ask. But the fathers weren't present, right? To a degree,
Mm,
the in and out, so to speak.
yep. Hmm.
And because of what? Because of just absence or because of prison?
Just absent. Because
Just
of what
absence.
they I mean, no, they wasn't absent because they were just, well, they was
Be
absent
honest with it
because
now.
I mean, I mean, I mean,
You got
yes,
to
they
be
was
honest
absent
with it.
because they chose to do things that they knew would get them in a certain situation to take them away from their children. So yes, they was
Uh-huh.
absent by choice because why is you out here doing certain things when you know you have children out here that you need to be here for?
Okay, so now we're getting into that gray area, whereas hey, I got to take some of these penitentiary chances every once in a while so I can put some food on the table. And just so happened I got caught. I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying in retrospect, you got some kids that you need to take care of, and there's no way out. What other alternatives do they have when the job market is drying up and things aren't looking as gravy as they were back in the day? I mean, it's real easy to turn to doing things illegally. I mean, I'm just asking, but was that a part of it, or or are we talking about something totally different? They just didn't want to be involved.
I think they wanted to be involved, but I think they're just still trying to be in the street and also, do other things. Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
I wanted to. I think they did, but I just think they still still trying to be in the street, still trying to
Hmm.
live their life, still trying to be in the clubs. It's just
Hmm.
how man's is. I mean,
Hmm. So what attracted you to that?
what you mean? Then,
That's I didn't. What you mean? What
okay,
attracted
my oldest,
Deamor?
my oldest
Okay,
son father was attracting me to him because my best friend had introduced me to him. Um,
okay.
what attracted me to him because I didn't really get this. I didn't know no other side of him. I was young. I only seen what he only showed me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the type of girl
Gotcha.
that could be outside late. I'm over your house or you over my house. It's just that I seen you and I could see you. I'm over my best friend's house or something like
Mm,
that. So I never really got to see that side of him until I got with him.
okay.
Till I got older to the point I got pregnant, moved to my place. The twins' father, um, he was more of a he was going through a situation and I was
Hmm.
being a friend and I was helping through that situation. That situation, grown folks things happen and kids came about. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying?
So he was going
So
through it.
it's
You were there
nothing
for
really.
emotional support. You were there for emotional support, and
Yep.
just so happened he landed in the cookies.
Oh, no. Oh my
I'm
god.
just trying to
I
figure it
mean,
out.
okay. We being honest. I mean, yeah. I mean, here, yeah, that's what happened. That's how the baby got here. But
Right. Okay.
being around somebody and doing for them and seeing another side of them, it's like after a while you catch feelings. You start to engage them. You start to see certain potentials about them. So it was more of that. You get what I'm saying? And
Right. I do.
don't
I
and
do.
don't get me wrong. I was not going to have uh the child if it was one child. You get what I'm saying? But when I found out it
Yeah.
was twins, I was like, oh no, we're not doing this. So. But
Right.
yeah, there
Right.
was more of that. It
Okay.
just got stuck in the cookie jar
Okay.
and got
Okay.
lucky.
So
I
back
guess.
up. So back up. You ain't gonna just
But
speed bump
don't you
past
do
some.
it. Don't you do it.
You ain't gonna just speed bump past some shit and not expect me to catch it. I mean, cause I listen. I mean, I wanna, cause there's so much to your story. You know what I'm saying? There's so much to who you are. But that's a real engagement because if it would have just been one, there wouldn't have been none. But the fact that there was
And
two, you let it come
when I was
through.
in my mentality then, yes, it
Yeah.
probably would have not been none. I don't know if I was letting my
Right.
emotion or what was going on getting the best of me, but at that moment, that's how I was feeling. You get what I'm saying? I
Okay.
wouldn't say that it would have happened, but that's how I was feeling. But by them saying it was twins, it kind of, it really changed my heart. Because sometimes we feel like to be like, oh, I ain't having this, I ain't doing the third, but we know we're gonna end up, pulling through. So it was just more of that,
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Because I
And
already
it's
knew
like
what
that
he
you
was
grew up
going
in the
through,
church. You
and
grew
I
up
was
in the
going through
church. I
too.
mean,
So, huh?
oh, so you was going. I mean, I was saying, plus the fact that you grew up in the church and you had some spiritual awakening about yourself. I mean, I'm pretty sure that kind of tied in.
Wait. I'm sick of
So
y'all.
that tied in a little bit too.
I
But I
mean,
mean,
I mean,
but
but
you but you
that
was
still
but you
lives
was
in
going
me
through it. I mean,
forever.
sometimes you make decisions, you make rash decisions, and be like, fuck it. Like
Yeah, I did. And one thing about me, I'm very bold on my decisions. Like, if I want to do something, I'm
right,
going to do it. And
yeah.
I think that was more of my problem. You know what I'm saying? So, but
Mhm.
it just happened. I ain't gonna say it just happened. It wasn't nothing, but it wasn't supposed to be nothing. It just happened. It just
Okay.
happened.
So I get it, and as a result, you have three wonderful kids
Hmm.
that you can sit there and pour into,
Oh
um,
yes.
and that's a blessing in itself. So all I can do is sit there and just admire the fact that you took the time to actually go forward with it, to go through with it, and to be the mother that you are, and pour all the knowledge that you have to give them. And that's that. Like I said, that's something special. So
Yeah.
let's talk about what it is that you do. Let's talk about the work aspect of it. You're Dearmore, Carolina. So
Hmm.
that's a staple. I mean, you didn't put the Carolinas on your back as though you are the ambassador for your state. So talk to me about what it is that you
Yes,
do. You say you
sir.
sing, you say you
Period. Who?
dance. Talk to me.
You want to tell you about why do I feel that way, or you want to know what I got going on? Who is Carolina?
I
You want
want
to
to
all
know what you
about?
got going on. I already know why your cocky, confident, narcissistic ass feel the way. I already know all of that.
Don't do that.
I already
Well,
know that. I already know why you be popping off and pop out when you. I already know that. I just want to know.
mm-mm, mm-mm,
Talk to
mm-mm.
me about what it
Don't
is
don't
that you
do me.
do.
Don't do me. Well, what I have going on right now. Well, what I do. I'm taking back. What I do. I do
Yeah.
music. I write music.
Yes.
I dance.
Mhm.
I model. I promote.
Mhm.
I am a counselor. I am a mother. I am a cook. I kind of just do it all. But my main thing right now is music. I'm doing music. That is my main thing. That's who Carolina is. Carolina, I'm not gonna say music. Carolina is everything. There's nothing that Carolina cannot do. There's nothing I cannot do. I'm
Okay.
not saying that I'm the best, but there's nothing that I cannot do. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like
Mhm.
Carolina is just everything. And the reason why I say
Okay.
that I am Carolina because I could literally say since I've been here in Carolina, I haven't really seen nobody focus and dedicated and really want it and really be pure about it. Because a lot of folks be doing music and want certain things, but they don't work for it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a front. I'm gonna do this because it look
Mhm.
good, but are you doing it because it's genuine? Like this is my escape. When I wake up every morning, when I'm going through what I go through, okay, I can go in the studio and make some music and release this, or I can go talk to somebody about this, or you like it's music is the more music, dancing, modeling, just getting on the stage, talking to people. It's just Carolina. Carolina, just Carolina. I'm just me. But right now, my main thing is music. Is getting my music out there, getting heard, getting my face out there. Let people know that hey, I'm here. I'm here. I'm not here
So
just to look good. I'm not here just for the fame. I'm here because I want to be here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that I have something that the people need to see. Even my
and
kids, even my family. I want people to know
uh
that no matter where you come from, or no matter where you're around, or the situations, or what you got going on, you can still push. You can still follow your dreams. That's why I feel that way. Because a lot of people, they push
mhm.
and they break. They push, they break. They fall, they don't want to get back up. They make excuses. I don't make no excuses. I go through so much, and people be seeing me. They think I got everything going on. They don't have no clue. I could be homeless for all you know. You feel what I'm
Mm.
saying?
I do. I do.
So
So so hold on a second. Let's talk about this music though. Because I want to know what's the genre of music? Is it rap? Is it R&B? Is it what's the music style?
I'm everything. My
You everything.
country, pop, R&B, reggae, inspirational, gospel, whatever. It all lives in me. You know, and it's not cocky, not saying I'm the best, but it just I do it all. I love music. I love music, period.
Hmm.
Like I love all types of music. There's no music, no sound that I cannot do.
Okay, so do you have a song out there right now that you're pushing real heavy?
Right now I am pushing Ain't Having It. That is my new song. Yes, 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 yes. So I'm pushing Ain't Having It right
Ain't
now.
having it.
Hmm.
Okay. Is it on all streaming platforms, or are you still working that out right now?
It's on all platforms. Go download it.
Do you
Yes,
have a do you
sir.
have a do you have a you have a movie video for
Yes, I
that
have a video.
now?
Yes, sir. I just dropped my video about 3 weeks ago. Mhm.
Okay. All right. So give me the name of that song once again.
Ain't Having It.
Ain't having it.
Yes,
Ain't
sir.
having it. Now is that a country song? Is that a love song? What is it?
Ain't Having It is more of a intro song. It's like it's more of an intro. It's more like a pop song. Like I ain't having it. Like just you just ain't having it,
Okay. So
huh?
it's a rap. You rapping
It's a rap. I'm
or you
rapping and
singing?
I'm singing.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
rapping.
So
It's more. It's a rap. It's like a rapping sing song. So I'm kind of like I'm rapping and it's like go to the singing part and it's back to the rapping. So it's more. It's both a
I
mixture.
got you. I got you. It's back
Yeah.
and forth. I got you. So
Mm-hmm.
where did you tap into your voice as a singer? Where did that come from?
Growing up in the church.
Growing up in the church. So you
Yeah,
got you got a powerful voice. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I do. I have a very powerful voice. I really do.
Okay.
I do.
What was your favorite church song?
There'll be mountains.
Hmm?
Will be mountains. What a song. I just can't. You don't know that song? You don't know
I
that
do,
song?
but I want you to get into it for like just give me a little piece
No,
of give me a little
you
I
trying
want
to
to hear
get it. It ain't gonna work.
no, I want to hear that voice. I want to hear that voice. You
You
right,
ain't
I'm
gonna
trying
get
to
me
get
like
you.
that.
You
My
saying
voice
you
gonna
can
be respectful
sing,
people.
you can
No, you ain't.
dance,
No,
you
you
can do all
ain't.
those things. I want to know. I want to see. I mean, I'm from
Can
Missouri. You got to show me.
you gotta sing with me. Come on. I
I
come
don't know. I'm
too
not a
far
singer.
from where I started from. Boom, boom. Nobody told me that the road would be there, and I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. Whew. Yes, you hear me?
Okay,
Said
okay,
I don't
okay.
believe he brought me this far to leave me. He said, I'm sorry. Woo. Give
See,
up now.
you got the
Yes,
whole
sir.
choir into the
This
thing.
song got
You
yeah,
got the
don't get me
background
started, boy.
singers.
I get in that gospel that thing take over me. I better forgot I was on here.
You got
Trying to
the
tell you.
background singers. You got the whole choir involved.
Yes, sir.
No, we ain't gonna do that. No, you got to at least let them get on camera, put their head on
I'm
camera.
supposed
Don't
to
do that,
start.
Jay. Let them get their camera in right
Oh,
quick.
he's
Let them,
right.
let them pop their head in there right quick so I can say hello.
You said what?
I said let them pop their head in there right quick so I can say
Come
hello.
pop
Let
your
them
head in
get
here
their
right quick.
camera in right quick.
Pop your head in there. Oh, Lord.
Hello,
I
hi
want to see. I want to see who that. I want to see who the background singers is. Hey, beautiful, how you doing?
hey, and I'm the
Hey,
star in the video. I'm the star in the video. Ain't
okay.
having it. You'll see
That's what
me.
I'm talking about. Now who's that? Who's that lovely lady next to you? Deamor?
Yeah.
Who is
My
that?
rider, her right hand. Better know it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Ain't nothing wrong with
She,
that.
she,
Hey,
no,
it's,
she,
hey,
she a little spicy. She's a little, she's, no, she's nothing wrong with
Hey,
her.
nothing
She's
wrong
just a
with
little
hyping your
outgoing.
bestie up. That's what's up.
I know that's right. Period.
Yeah, go ahead on. Hey, well, I tell you what. I ain't gonna put you on the spot like that no more because you got little vocals. I can see, you know, you need a little work, need work on a little something. But you know, I see you got a little something.
Boy, don't do me
You
because
know.
I can do better. You don't do me. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna let you slide with that. But whatever. You know, I was a little kind of little nervous, a little bit, a little shaky, a little bit. You know, baby.
Don't be
Don't do
nervous. You
me
can't be
now.
nervous. Hold up now. You can perform in front of thousands
Don't,
of people. You can't be
I
nervous
know.
with. I'm with one person. I'm just one person. And when I say you to perform in front of all kind of people, you know what I'm talking about. So stop playing.
Oh, I know they
So
probably
let's
looking
get
at us
into.
right now.
Yeah, I know. So let's get into. That's a good segue. Let's get into that because you said you sing, you do this, that. Let's get into the dancing part. Yeah,
Oh
let's talk
Lord,
about this dancing. You know what I'm saying? I
we
want
ain't
to
about to
know.
do that.
You know what kind of huh?
We ain't about to do that.
No, let's talk about it. I mean, you know, because you dance, you do choreography, you do all
Yes.
types of dance,
Mm-hmm.
motivational, spiritual, inspirational,
Yes.
pole. I mean, let me know what we got.
I do everything. Choreographer,
Yeah.
twerkable,
Okay.
strippable,
Right.
pullable,
Right.
usable,
Right.
stageable,
Yeah.
So I'm
Okay.
kind of all in the fields with dancing. Like I said
Yeah.
with music, dancing. I don't label myself. I just go with a beat. I just go with the flow. I just let my body just. It's like a relax. Like you take a muscle relaxer. Once you hear that music,
Hmm.
it's like your body just. It
Yeah.
just loosen up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta try to do it. It just.
Hmm.
Woo. Your body already know.
Right.
Your body already know what the beat about to go with. You know what I'm saying? So just more
Yeah.
of that.
I
Like you
do.
got to be passionate about it. So I just don't. I just
Okay.
go with it. Like right now,
Okay.
somebody said, "Deamor, I need you for a video shoot." I'm gonna go on that video shoot like I studied that song probably about 20 times. Make it look like I knew the song already.
Right. Right.
So just
Okay.
more of just a mind thing.
Hmm. So how do we go about? Because I want to let people know how do they go about booking you um, for um, for pop ups, for meet and greets, for walkthroughs, celebrity walkthroughs, whether it's at the club, whether it's at whatever the case may be. How do people reach out to Dearmore,
They reach
Carolina?
out to me through my
To
email or my
okay,
online number, or some of them reach out through me to my platform. So most of the time, most folks reach out me through my number or my email.
okay. Well, we're not gonna put your online number out there, but let's put your platforms out there. Let's put your
My
social
platform.
medias
Well, you
out
can
there.
reach me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Deamor Carolina on all platforms. So for any bookings or anything walk through Deamor Carolina, you can just find me anywhere for anything, for any
Okay.
bookings or anything.
And so when I was talking with Terry, he said you really got Carolina hot right now. I mean, like going
Period,
different
bro.
locations, really, really,
Period.
really popping out, doing your thing. Looking fabulous, going to events.
Of course.
You know,
To be honest, I just did Diamond Body last month from Zeus Network Baddies. Just did Tinkerbell last week. We also I'm about to do Tinkerbell again. May the 24th. She's coming to Raleigh. So if you're a Baddie fan, she's coming there. I've been kind of everywhere. New Bern, Atlanta, South Carolina. So since this new year's been coming in 2025, I kind of been everywhere. So I've been doing
now
the thing.
look,
Radio interviews, just been going.
right now, if I turn on the television and I see that North Carolina Baddie segment and you up in that motherfucker fighting somebody, we gonna have problems, man.
But see,
No, no, nothing, man. You supposed to
but
get on
look,
there and all right, talk to me.
but look. I know you probably don't want to hear this, but it's crazy because I auditioned for Baddies like 3 times. I never went to the audition, but I made it to be able to go to audition. And I
Okay.
don't want to go up there and fight, but I kind of got upset because I didn't get to make to the last audition. But I'm gonna tell you
Mm,
how God worked. I didn't have to go to audition. I got booked. You get what I'm saying?
right.
You feel what I'm saying?
I
So
do. I do.
when I say Carolina, because anytime a celebrity comes this way or anything else, they're calling me, they're booking me. So yes,
Right. That's right.
yeah.
Good stuff. Also, let's talk about America's Next Top Model
Whoo,
um, with
yes,
with Tyra Banks. Let's get into that a little bit because you
yes.
participated in that. So
I had did
give me a little bit of that.
supposed to went out to Tyra Banks. I had a model casting call. I was called to come out and audition, but I ended up breaking my ankle or whatever, whatnot. So yes, that killed my dream or whatever whatnot. I did take some more couple like modern classes, John Cockablockis and a few more whatever whatnot. But that kind of killed my career. So before music or anything, modeling was like my top tier. My first big modeling concert was for ECU, that's East Carolina, our college down here. It was like my first main
Okay.
top modeling well the first thing I did in my modeling career. It was like a fashion show or whatever like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, that was like the main thing. That was like, and I think that's probably why my my energy, like I'm not afraid. Like when I like I don't I'm not shy. Like don't nothing really phase me. I can go anywhere. I do understand y'all saying like my confidence is just it's in me. You know what I'm saying? It's in me.
Mhm.
So a lot of things is just that I just be ready to do whatever it takes. I mean,
Right. So let's let's
yeah.
let's 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 talk about this right quick. Because I need a woman's perspective on it. Because I can only look at it from a male's perspective. Um, and in the because you're in the industry, you're in the music industry, you're a dancer,
Mm-hmm.
you're an artist, you're a singer, you're a model, actress. You know you run the gamut, and you see how women are being portrayed through labels in the industry right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, how do you feel about that imagery that's being pushed out there, and it kind of typecasts or labels every artist as this, or if you're not this, then it's a little bit harder for you to actually make it into the mainstream industry when it comes to your music.
Whew. Oh. Oh. Mm. Well, on that note, I'm gonna just say this right now. I don't accept it. I don't respect it. But if I would respect it, I mean, if I did respect it and I did accept it, I'd be way further than where I'm at now.
Okay.
Studio time, videos, promotion, just certain places because I've dealt with certain people like that. They
Mm,
do the thing, they do the stuff for you. Well, come on through that third, and they think you're gonna be a little sugar baby or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I,
mm,
I ain't having none of
mm.
that. I go ahead and
Right.
set the stone right then and there. I promise you. I go ahead and set it right then and there. I'm not one of those, baby.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those. I'm not selling the fool, and I ain't. I don't respect. I
So
just don't deal with it.
I get it. And that's not going to be the first time, and ain't going to be the last time that
Nope.
people are going to present themselves to you
It
like
happens
that.
every day. Yep.
Okay, so what does a woman have to do to counteract that? In the industry, I'm just talking about overall. What do women have to do to make sure that that type of thing doesn't happen, to where they're being objectified
Stop,
because
stop,
of.
stop being nice. Stop showing up. Stop popping
Uh
up.
huh.
Bring
Okay.
somebody with you. Let them know you want me to come. I'm
Hmm.
bringing security with me. I'm bringing this person with me. Or you got to meet me here. Or we need a contract.
Right.
Or I didn't know what I'm coming for. Don't just
Right.
be the type and be like, oh, I got something to drain the studio. So this person over there. Don't be so itching to go. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You want to do
Hmm.
business? Let's go in a public place and let's go talk. Let's do business so people could, see us, whatever, whatnot. Just don't be so quick to just jump and go just because somebody have a little bit more than you or they could put you in a better position. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
just stay
Right.
focused. Remember what you in the game for. And always remember you don't want to be nobody dummy. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to be reason to say, oh, this person got this far because I smashed her or she gave me head or somebody. No, you don't want that because that's gonna go with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's gonna definitely go with you. And so the way
Hmm.
that I put it, Desiree, do you really want to do this? Do you really do you this is what you working hard for?
Hmm.
Oh, this froze up. Okay, there we go.
You
Like
back?
so basically
You
what
back?
I'm saying is that I believe in myself enough to not let the fame or money or all that stuff get to me. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? I just remain the keep calm, stay humble, and know what you in this for.
Okay. But the bottom line is, and,
Body
and and I appreciate it. And I appreciate
or
everything that you said.
oh
But the
my
bottom
god.
line is that you've experienced it, though.
What
You
just
really
happened?
experienced it.
I was loading back up.
This is dropping out.
This
It'll
is
come back.
dropping out. It'll come back. Okay.
Well, keep talking to
We'll
me.
keep talking
The
to me.
picture will come
Okay,
back.
yeah, but I just feel like that I shouldn't have to do that to get to the next level or do something that I love to do. I just feel like I should be able to get that done by doing what I love to do and putting in hard work and dedication, and by people really want to deal with me because of my gift and my passion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to feel that when I don't want to be labeled as that. You get what I'm saying? So that's what helps me. That's what really
Right.
helps me. Right. So I don't know about everybody else, but that's what helps me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be good enough that I can do that without being doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the main thing with that right there. Just to be focused, and not be
Hmm.
nobody dumb.
And
And
so,
so,
and I'm
and
not sure
I'm
why
not sure why
the image
the
hadn't come
image
back.
hadn't come back.
Um,
Um,
we can still
we
work
can
on
still
that
work on
part
that
of it.
part of it.
Okay.
Let me read
Let me
this right
read
quick.
this right quick.
But
But
oh,
oh,
I don't even know
I
why
don't
that
even know why
popped
that
up.
popped up.
Somebody asked me
Somebody
what
asked
was
me
the
what was
first
the first
Rolling
Rolling
Stones record
Stones record
that was
that was
released.
released.
I said, we
I
ain't
said, we
even
ain't
talk
even
about no
talk about no
goddamn Rolling
goddamn Rolling
Stones.
Stone.
Fuck, you gonna get on
You
my
gonna get
line
on my
and ask me
line
about
and
some
ask me about
fucking
some
Rolling
fucking
Stones?
Rolling Stone.
Oh man.
We talking to
Talking to
Deamor,
Deamor,
Carolina,
Carolina,
goddamn.
goddamn.
I know that's right. 252
What?
Queen. Period. What are they talking about?
I don't,
Don't.
I don't know.
No.
Look, we on the industry talk show, baby. What is that? Oh
Yeah, let's see if
Yeah,
we
God.
let's
can't
see if
get
we
that
can't get
picture.
that picture.
Let's see if we can
I
get
don't know
that
Get
what's
picture
going
back,
picture
on.
D.
back, D.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see. Let me try to play with it.
There you go. Mm. But while we trying to get everything up, there we go. Bam. Huh? There you go. Now I don't know what happened, but for some odd reason, now the audio done dropped out. The picture back, but the audio dropped out. I can't see you. You probably can't hear or see me. You can't hear me? I can't hear you. No, no, I can't hear you. That's all right. Look, let's drop out. Let's do the same thing we did before. I'm gonna take you out and let's come back in. All right. All right. While we're waiting for Deamor to come back in, great conversation, real interesting talk. Um, let me make sure she comes back in. All right, quick. Make sure she comes on back in. Phone might have went dead, but that's okay. Yeah. We'll get back to the conversation. She'll jump back on here in just a minute. Um, but in the meantime, in the between time, there she goes. There she goes. There you
Okay.
go.
There we go.
We, see, there you go. We back. We back. I thought you wanted to go sit there and hit that joint, man. You ain't have to get offline to go hit the blunt. You know what I mean? You
I did
made sure
not do
all this
that.
other.
I
Oh,
did
okay.
not such
All right.
thing.
Well, okay. All right. But look, while we on pause for a second, let me pull
Uh-huh.
this up right quick because I need to make this public service announcement. Um, let's see, put that up there right quick. Look, everybody already knows that I have a book club. I want you to join my book club. Interested individuals should email me at client support at gemsit.org. That's client support at gemsit.org. We will meet weekly to discuss the books that we have been selected to review. Remember, reading is fun and fundamental. So make sure if you're interested in joining my book club, email me your full name and phone number at client support at gemsit.org. The first book that we will jump off into, and you have to go buy the book, is Financial Literacy for All by John Hope Bryant. So definitely go get the book, hit me up, join the club, and let's make it happen. Back to Miss Deamor. I'm glad we got everything squared away. Let's keep this thing rolling, man. I'm not gonna take up too much more of your time. But there again, uh, um, ain't no ways out there streaming on all platforms. If you want to book Deamor, Carolina, definitely make sure you reach out to her on all social media platforms. You can actually give me a call. I'll pass on her information to where you can actually reach out and get it in the space and in the place. Now let's talk about this motivational speaking because you say
Mm-hmm.
you're a motivational, inspirational speaker as
Mm-hmm.
well, right?
Mm-hmm.
What and how did that come about? Because now I know you can talk. Shit, we sat there and had conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Man, don't
Um,
don't don't do me. um, motivation space just being myself, being truthful to myself, and being truthful to others. I mean, to others, and just being
right.
honest with them. Always being honest and always being trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? Being honest. More foremost, is being honest with myself.
Okay.
I'm always that friend that people come to, you can talk to, you can trust. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. I'm gonna tell you when you're wrong. I'm gonna tell you when you're right. I'm not gonna pat you on your back. You might not want to hear it, but I'm gonna
Mhm.
tell you about yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also
Yeah.
guide you. I'm gonna lift you up. I pray with you. I talk with you. I'll be there for you. So I mean, I'm an uplifting person.
Mhm.
I have good energy about myself. I just uplift people. Sometimes I only got to talk. My presence, my energy is enough for people. You know.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Genuine.
You
I'm very
definitely
genuine. Very.
you're definitely a firecracker. You know what I'm saying? You definitely I can tell you a handful. Um because of your personality. You have a really outstanding personality. I'm
Yeah,
being
why you
serious.
keep coming for me?
I'm being serious, D. I'm being serious, man. I'm trying to tell you. I'm not, we joking, we laughing, but I'm serious. You have
He
a
said
very
firecracker. You
outstanding.
a little tired of dead. You a little bit right about that.
We're gonna be old stuff, man.
Hey, don't make them Tauruses mad. Leave them Tauruses alone.
My wife is a Taurus.
See, you should know we good people.
I know. Well, you know what I'm saying? April 23rd, her birthday's coming up, just so you know. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
If you want
mine's
to
the
send some,
24th.
ain't that something? Hey, maybe that's
Yeah,
why we
same
get
day.
along so good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's crazy. But yeah, my wife's birthday coming up April 23rd, and yeah, for some odd reason, Sagittarius and Taurus get along quite
Yep,
well.
they do.
I don't
Yep.
know I don't know what it is, but we've been married now going on um 25, 26, going on then in
Oh
26 years.
wow,
Damn, you gotta say it like this.
that's what's up. You don't really hear that no
Oh
more.
no, we've been locked in for a minute, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I can appreciate what you're saying and where you're coming from. So I know within the zodiac um realm of living that, there's some kismet there. And that's pretty good, man. So your birthday is April 24th, so you have one
Yep.
coming up. Happy birthday, because I know I ain't gonna
Well,
call you.
thank you. And tell your wife I said happy birthday. Don't do me. Hey, look, she on my side. We more compatible than y'all compatible. Okay. Period. We
Listen,
only
boo,
one
that's
day
awesome though,
apart. What
man.
this little one, this little one. That's it.
Okay. So how often are you getting booked to go out and perform, to be at the clubs,
Whew.
to work the pop-ups, to help promote businesses in your region or surrounding areas? Talk to me about that.
It's constantly. I'm doing a show probably like every week.
Okay.
It's constantly.
Okay.
Sometimes I done did probably about 3 shows in 1 week, 2 shows
Yeah.
in one day. So I'm constantly getting
Yeah.
booked. Like it's always a booking.
And so how does do more Carolina go about making that happen? What is your process for making that happen? How do you get out and promote yourself for folks to reach out to you and say, "Hey, we want to bring you to the club. We want you to come out and perform. We want you to do X, Y, or Z."
Foremost networking.
Okay.
Not to be afraid to go up to talk to people. Let them know what you got going on. Also, when you go to these people, make sure that you stand on business. Make sure you got your stuff to back you up. Foremost, when I hit that stage, I give a show. I give a
Okay.
show. Like I have
Mm-hmm.
very great performing skills. I know how to talk to the crowd. I know how to engage with them. Deamor got Deamor the books because Deamor just being Deamor. You know, I just have good energy about myself. I love what I do. You know, I'm just great vibes. And I mean, everybody that reach out to me and book me always say you just have such good energy about yourself. You have a good show. You have good energy. And you're good at what you do. I don't know. I just get booked because of who I am. You know,
Okay.
and
So
I've been in
normally, how many?
situations. Huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
And you know, I've been in situations that I have seen other dope artists, you know, and I was just trying to figure out, you know, why these other artists didn't, you know, whatever. But like I said, people could have good music, but can you rock that stage? Can you get the crowd to
Mm-hmm.
engage with you? Can you get the crowd to learn your
Yeah.
song? Can you get the crowd to feel? You know, you got to be able to get that crowd to feel you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to engage with the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people that do music, when they get on stage, they don't have energy. They don't have stage performance. They don't have to, you know what I'm saying? So that takes away a lot of good crowd from people with good music because a person's song could be better than mine, but my song is good, but I'm coming on stage with the energy. I'm getting the crowd engaged. I'm talking to the people, my performance skills together. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Right.
it's more of
Right.
that. You know, she's coming. She's really coming. She's here for a reason. She's standing on what she's coming to
Mm-hmm.
do. So, you know, I really
Mm-hmm.
work. I connect, you know. So,
Okay.
you know.
And so, how did you develop into that and learning that? Because that's a learned process. It's not like something you just know. So.
Well, I told you before, I always been like a bold person, you know, but like the
Mhm.
confidence and the motivation, it came from a friend of mine. His name is Nitram. Shout out, rest in peace to Nitram North. Nitram North was a very strong promoter. He had other artists. He was doing a whole lot of things, and I was one of his models. I was around. And I just watched him. He taught me, and you know, just being around him, I just picked up everything that I was around. I adapt to and what he showed me, and I took those, and I just you know, kept going, you know, and learned as I went and, you know, progress and, you know, in the industry life. So, you know, shout out to Nitram. Like, I learned a lot from him, you know. So, yeah,
Okay.
it was installed in me.
And
I was
now
around it.
yeah. So what's the move? What's the motion for Deamore moving forward, going into this second quarter and closing out 2025? What is it? What is it that you have on your list that has to get accomplished, has to get done to help move the needle with what you're doing?
I'm ready to drop an album. Um,
Hmm.
I also before this year is out, I want to be able to finish the song about my mother, rest in peace to my mother. That's another thing because I've been working on that, but it just haven't, you know, came out yet. Um,
Before you finish
uh,
and you shouted that out, your mom just passed in August, correct?
yes, uh-huh.
Okay, so I just wanna, prayers goes out to you and the family, and rest in peace to your mom, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. But to be honest, my main thing, I want to be heard.
Hmm.
I mean, I know that it sounds crazy. I want to be seen, but I want to be heard. But I want to be heard. I want to be heard. I want to be recognized. I just want to experience different things. You know, I just want to be to the top. That's it. Put me and my kids
Hmm.
and my family in a better position. That's it. Get my music out there more, push more. You know, I just want to learn more about the entertainment. I want to become smarter and wiser with my music. You know, like about license and protecting your music and what you get sued about. I just want to learn more about music instead of me just doing it. You get what I'm saying? So that's my main thing. I want to do my album. I want to learn more about you know, music and stuff like that. And also I want to be able to keep my brand alive. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to get my shoes
Hmm.
and span in different stores and stuff like that. So that's my main thing right now. My shoes, my album, and, you know, just pushing forward to learn more about what I'm into right now.
What
So
do you
that's the
hold up,
main
hold up?
thing.
What do you mean your shoes? What are you talking about your shoes? What shoes?
I have
What are you talking
shoes.
about?
I
Okay,
have
so
my own
you,
custom made shoes.
you have your own custom made shoe line. All right.
Yeah.
So you
Mhm.
didn't tell me this the last time we talked. So I'd have had
I
that
did told you
as
I
a
had
part of
my
it.
shoes.
You did.
I thought I told
Let
you.
me let me look over my list.
Oh,
I ain't seen it.
I'm sorry. I thought I did.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Well,
That's
I've
that's
been having my
that's
shoes probably for like maybe 2 years now, but I haven't like really been pushing them and promoting them like that and stuff. So I want to like
right.
engage more into like my own merchandise and things like that. That was another thing I forgot to say.
Okay.
I want to push my
Now,
shirts, my my shoes, my socks, my hats, my flash drive, my CDs. So I want to get more of my things out there too. Also, that was another thing that I
And how do
forgot
you
to
go
do.
about customizing these shoes? What are you taking blanks? Are you taking blanks and customizing? Are you from the ground up? Are you taking a Nike or an Adidas? What do you how
I'm
you
taking. It's like,
customizing
well, my
shoes?
shoe is more of like a Nike. It's like a Nike looking. Well, no. It's more of like a Jordan shoe. So
Okay.
it's a Jordan tennis shoe, but it's not a Jordan shoe. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
you
So
got the
that's
Jordan
exactly what it
blank.
is. So I'm just
Right.
taking a plain Jordan shoe and I'm just customizing however I want my my stuff to be on my shoes or whatever whatnot. No.
With the tariff situation in China just revealing how much it really costs to produce those shoes, you should be getting wholesale deals at this point, right?
I know.
Or
That's why I said I know. That's why I said
or
I got to
can
get more better on
or
that.
actually can lock into some wholesale deals for those shoes that they're producing over there.
I know, right? I know. I don't want to
Yeah.
get on it. That's the main thing that I got to get on.
Okay. All right. All right. Well,
Yeah.
look, man, we've been ran through it. Is there anything that I've left off of? No, you have to give me your word. I'm extending an olive branch right now. Before we get off this thing, you got to extend me your word that you're gonna come back and make this a regular thing, us having a conversation, so I can keep up with what Deamor, Carolina has
Yes,
going on.
of course. Of
I
course.
mean, people get big and get to acting funny. You know what I mean?
Man, no. I'm be like, where he at? Sorry, no. Nah, once you locked in, we locked in. No, I'm not. That's one thing about me. I'm not one of those. And I pray that's
Yeah.
not my. I pray that won't be my downfall. Is in trying to bring people with me that it really is not supposed to come with me. So I'm not one of those people. I'm not that. No, I
Okay.
ain't that.
Okay.
Ain't even in me.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, look, is there anything that you want to close out with? Any last words that you want to sit there and bring
Yes,
to the
I want to say
table?
once again, rest in peace to my beautiful mother. I love you, Sunshine. Rest in peace
Yes.
to Nitram. Thank you for all that you've done. I want to give shout out to all my support systems. I want to give shout out to DJ Barry B, Steve O, Tracy, Quisha. Oh yes, of course, my honey bun. Let's take the whole 252 gang. Shout out to everybody. Period. Shout out to everybody. Thanks for all the love
That's
and
what's up.
support. Yep.
That's what's up.
Oh yeah,
That's
it is
what's
going
up.
down May the 24th, Raleigh, North Carolina. Your girl Deamor, North Carolina will performing live, and your girl Tink Abel will be in the building, y'all. Yes. Yeah, but that's about it.
Who's Tinkerbell? Is Tinkerbell another artist?
Well, yeah, she is an artist, but she's well, she got her. Well, nah, let me be. Well, she's an artist, but she's a very known celebrity too, like on TV, like Baddies. I don't know if you heard of Baddies. It's like
Yes,
it's
we
like
were
a
just
Zeus
talking about
Network
that.
episode, huh?
Okay. I'm gonna have to go look Tinkerbell up because I don't know her, by name.
Yeah, she's
So
dope. I
I'm
like
I'm gonna go
Tinker.
look her up. Okay, good
Mm-hmm.
stuff, man. Good stuff. Look, I appreciate you coming on. Everything that we talked about today, I didn't know it was going to go in the direction that it went. I loved it. I appreciate every part of it, even from the introduction. And let me tell y'all this, people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking to the masses. I'm talking to my audience right now.
Right.
It took us a half hour just to get our shit straight
Hey,
from the.
no, mm-mm. Don't believe him. Don't believe the lies. and
Talking
and
about
also,
some,
I want to give a shout out to you for having me up here. It is such a pleasure. I am so
yeah.
thankful. I'm really happy. So I'm really truly thankful for you having me. Like, thank you for giving this
Oh
opportunity and hearing
man.
my story and just reaching out to me. So, and shout out to Terry once again. I'm very thankful for you
Yeah.
guys. So much love.
We just getting started with it, D.
Yeah.
We gonna really do some deep dives into what you're really trying to get accomplished. Also, with our record label, with Freeway Records, if you need assistance with
Shout out to Freeway.
um
Oh, my bad.
yeah, because I know you and Freeway are tight. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I know that's your guy. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I ain't gonna talk about the pictures that I done seen with you and Freeway. We ain't gonna bring that up. You know.
Why
We need to start
not?
posting some of those pics. You know what I'm saying? And tell Terry to start posting some of those pics. But
Why?
um, no, because there's some good pictures of you and Rick. I mean, when he came out to the event out in Carolina, you know what I'm saying? There's some
Yep.
good stuff. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and it's good to get it out there to let folks know that you really have some strong ties and connections
Oh,
with
yes,
the
sir.
Freeway family. You see what I
Yep.
mean? I mean, and it's real. I mean, we joke and we laugh a lot about stuff, but when it comes down to the business side of it, people really need to know that you really tapped in with our family and what we got going on.
Yes,
This
sir.
isn't just just some fluff. It's real.
Yep. Yep.
Um, and of course, like I'm saying, with the on the record label side of it, if in fact you need to get squared away with protecting your intellectual property, registering your works with the different bodies, and making sure that everything is done correctly, so that you get paid your royalties the way that you're supposed to get paid, and creating that niche within the market to actually make money. Because that's not always what it's about, but that's a
Yeah.
part of it that you
Yep.
need
That's
to
right.
know on the business side of it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so we're there to support you with that as well. Um,
Thank
and
you.
so and so whether you realize it or not, and this is what I was leading up to, because I do a soapbox segment now, and I don't normally do. I hadn't been doing this. This is something new that I've actually incorporated into this whole scenario because I've been told, and I don't give a fuck about what people say about me, think about me. That shit don't
Right.
matter. But I still want to carry myself as a professional on this podcast space, right?
Yep.
Because I normally get on here, we sit there and have a conversation, and I get off this thing. So I wasn't really presenting anything outside of talk topics and conversation,
Right.
right? So I thought to myself, self, what would be a good way to close out the show? And I'm not a real, I'm not a real
Oh
big
man.
I'm not a real big motivational guy and this, that, and other because I'm really about work. It's about action. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm B. Galen Smith. I'm a verb. I'm action. I like to act on things, not out of
Yeah.
impulse, but just because I just like to work and get things done and get things
Yeah.
accomplished. But to close out, I said I need to give them something that they can chew into. That once they leave the platform, they say, okay, that was a thought that I can take, and I try to stay positive. Even from our past conversation, I'm not a down person. I like to be up. I'm a solutions based individual. So when we had our conversation, and I saw how intelligent you are, when I saw how on point with everything that you're trying to get accomplished, through family, through work, you being motivated to win. I was like, yeah, I would love to have. That's why I was excited about having this conversation with you.
Yeah.
So based on what we've been talking about, creativity is my soapbox word for today, right? Because I call the segment soapbox.
Okay.
But creativity is my soapbox word. And we know that creativity is a noun, and a noun, person, place, or thing. It could be a person, place, or thing. And the fundamental definition of creativity is the use of imagination or original ideas, especially in the production of an artistic work.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the definition. And so I leave you with this: there is nothing that can diminish your greatness.
I know that's right.
That
Amen.
light that shines from within. So I leave you with a biblical saying: the
Mm-hmm.
Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. That's
Mm-hmm.
Psalms 23:12. And with that, it's always about health, wealth, and wellness. Stay
Mm-hmm.
dangerous, beautiful people. You've been locked into another great episode of Primetime Pod. Major salute to our guest. And remember, ain't no time like prime time. This is your main man, Big G, with Industry Talk. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to our network, Primetime Pod. And as always, beautiful people, it's about health, wealth, and wellness.
Do shit. Prime time pie. Make sure you check it out.
Got a lot of fluff to think he gets. He's 8 Now, I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
Time is money.
They go trap.